Oops. There we go. Just hang in there. Yep. Anyway. I know it's probably the weird way, but I didn't feel like sitting in the other room, so I'm just running off my cell phone. Oh, let me know if you can hear me all right, because it's all weird tonight. Cool. I'm gonna try Morgan's maintenance. I can turn the volume down. I haven't used this phone for a while, so it's kind of messing with me. Yeah, I know it's still purple, man. I haven't got to do anything here lately. I do. I usually run GoPro, but I just I run out of time, man. I'm running off my Samsung or my iPhone. I had it in the gimbal, but it wouldn't let me do live stream in a horizontal. So that's the reason why I'm doing it on cell phone right now. So yeah, that's right, Todd. Lazy Tech Zach has to be here. Well, how about so? The gimbal's over there freaking out. Yeah, there's Zach. What's up, brother? Yeah, interesting. Let's see how I can do this tonight. Alright, so I did get my new, it's a MP3X. I did get that in. And it's not going to make it. I got it because I like this idea, this concept here of the latch on the back, and that's perfect, you know. But I can't get anything in there. I mean, you can put 100 screwdrivers in there, you know. But what I carry every day, it won't fit in there. This is my new EDC. I freaking love this thing, man. I have another one coming. I forget the name because I can't keep track of numbers. I'm real bad with numbers. But the other one I got coming tomorrow, actually, it is the one that has the drill holder, and it has the 3 pockets. So I'm gonna try it out. If I don't like it, I'll send it back. You know, it's no big deal. You know, not gonna kill the world. Whoa, what happened here? Don't do that again. Whatever I did. Right. What did I do? What did I do? I was just there too. Anyway. I'm not used to doing this off a cell phone, so it's kind of screwy for me. And I can't see all your comments. Yeah, I'm used to sitting at my computer and doing this. It's a lot easier for me because I'm lazy. Lazy technician. That's funny, Zach. So, good evening. Mr. Toolpout, that's funny. What's up with you, bro? Maintenance What's up, Callie? Yeah, this is weird. I'm not used to this at all. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm commenting on that. You got the XXL for Christmas. I've seen that line. The red bags, or black red bags. I've got the big Veto backpack, man. I've run out of that thing for years, and 2 years actually, and I love it. I freaking love it. So this so far, I don't even know which one this is. This is the PT or TP3. It's got the belt loop, or it's got the belt loop, and it's got the hanger, but the hanger's too low for me. That's the reason why I saw this on Morgan's Maintenance, this little clip here, and it fits this perfectly. So this catches your pocket. It works flawless. I love it. Plus I got my handle up here, so if I'm just dangling it around, I can hang it off something, you know what I mean? But this works perfectly. I've got, of course, my little drill. Ratcheting screwdriver, multi-tip. I love this. I don't use a screwdriver. I did just do some outlets, and I forgot my, what is that, T1, S1? Let me see what this is. S1, the S1 square for outlets. It's just so that you're not slipping, gripping, If I want to quick put in an outlet, I'll use a Phillips, no big deal, but anyway, so it's got my little square. I've had this one for like 2 years. I don't know how many times I've lost this head where the battery goes on. I'll show you. Where the battery goes on, it'll pop off, and it's just a quarter turn, and it'll come off. And I lost that for, I think it was like 2 months, and I found it in a tool bag. And I'm like, oh, there it is. I almost threw this away. But I'm glad I didn't, because someone asked me about this, and I looked it up, and it's like $50 freaking for one of these. I'm like, what? But it does have, the clip can be moved around, and it has a big magnet on the back, so you can magnet it up. What I like about it is at the end of it's a magnet, and it works perfectly if you're underneath the sink, because I have the recessed hinges, and it'll click right on the hinge, so it's up out of my way. Anyways, just rambling. Non-contact tester, my multi-bit, and then in here I have my little Allen's for towel bar. So that's all that's in there right now. My ink pen and my little Klein thermostat. I like this because it's got that protective, you can pop that off. And I shove these in the vents, just bang, so that plastic protects it from the tip getting bent. So I like it. Plus it lights up. I'll show you. There it is right there. You can turn it on, light it up. It don't stay on for very long, but it's all I need. Just something, versus having to get the laser out. Where did I have it? Did I have it over there? I don't remember. Anyways. Yeah, so this definitely is not going to work. I love this concept. I like this. But this is not going to work right. I can't put any of that in here. Even the pliers, I can't put the pliers in there. That's the only, my little multi wire strippers / needle nose pliers. Those are kind of cool. It doesn't go down in there all the way. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't get it out. It bottoms out in that one. I like my tools to fit loosely-ish. And what in there, it just pow. And then it's real easy to come out. This material around here is stiffer than what it is in that. That's a lot thinner. So the pockets move around a little bit better. This is probably set up for like, I don't know, a bunch of screwdrivers, It's just set up for a bunch of screwdrivers. I don't do screwdrivers. Feel me? Anyways, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, my backpack. The reason why I stopped using it was because it got up. I weighed it out once and it was 78 pounds. That's how much that flipping thing weighed. But the way they got the strapping, it pulls from the top versus the back. You know what I mean? So when you got it on your back, it's really comfortable. You know, it's pretty nice. The apartment maintenance couple. Yeah, that piece of material. It's a drop ceiling tile for underneath the sink. I think you're the one that asked me about that yesterday. It's vinyl. It's a piece of PVC. You cut it with a utility knife straight. I mean, it's really nice. I love it because it's stiff. You know, so you're sitting underneath the sink and you're done. You know, looks great too. What's up, everybody? There's a couple people said, "Hey, hey." What's up? EMPMX. Okay. Ooh. The temperature here in Tennessee, you know, we got up to 50. We got up to like 40. I think my dash was reading like 43. That's enough to melt the snow. Yeah, that ceiling tile is a lot better than that. Even that multi-purpose thin vinyl stuff that I was using before, that you had to buy it in a full sheet. That stuff's pretty good, but you had to buy it in a full sheet. You know, I don't need a full sheet, and there was a lot of scrap. So when I saw those tiles, I'm like, wait a minute, because I actually cut them down to go underneath my sink base. My sink base is what, they're 32 or whatever, 36. I think I cut them down at 40 inches, 40 by 23 and 3/4. So it works really good. Yeah, I mean, if I was in a pinch or something like that. See, my thing is I'm trying to eliminate the amount of items that I carry. Um, so that's the reason why every tool is a multi-purpose. That's the reason why I carry these wire cutters, these Milwaukee wire cutters, because they're also a needle nose. You know, the needle nose has got a real nasty grip to it too. I mean, it's got a bite. The wire strippers, you can cut your threaded rods down. It's just a multi-purpose tool for me. That's how I look at it. You know, and then that's the only screwdriver I need. It's got the long bits. It's got the long bits in not the shorties. You know, and that's why I really like it because it covers all the electrical tips. You know, for like it's got the torque heads, breakers. It's got the breaker bit. What is that called? It's a C1 and a C2. It's that multi funky tip. You probably won't be able to see if I put it up, but kind of looks like a Phillips and a flathead put together. It's the best way I can describe it. But that's for working in breaker boxes, and you know, no, you can't use them on an outlet. But yeah, it's for breakers, basically. But I like that. Plus, it's a ratcheting head, so it just makes it a little quicker. So yeah, I'm still getting used to this set here. I don't like this. It's taken me a little bit getting used to it. I tried to use it today to, what was it? Yeah, pull the toilet for the carpet guys, and I tried to use this to loosen up the mounting bolts, and it was aggravating me because I couldn't getting a hold of the head, you know. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. Maybe. I really appreciate every one of you guys. Morgan, what's up, my brother? Man, I love Morgan. He's the tool guru, man. I watch him so I see what tools to buy. I'm just messing, Morgan. Oh, why I got you on here, Morgan. The pants, you brung it up about the pants. I'm not joking you. I wore these pants, and I do this on purpose whenever I buy new pants, and I really want to fill them out. I wore these pants 4 days in a row. Of course, I changed my underwear, but but anyways, so yeah, they are stretchy material, and they're not tapered pants. They're straight legs. So I think you were saying something about that you didn't like the tapered pants. I despise that. I despise anything that make. Anyways, but yeah, they're quite big on the bottom. They're very comfortable. I got used to them, and I got the knees dirty, so I had to pour them in the wash, of course. But I put on my what brand is that? My other gray pants I've been wearing here lately. Anyways, I put those on for a day, and it completely messed me up. I kept trying to put stuff in my pockets. But if you remember this weird freaking pocket, I don't think you guys see this or not, but it has this weird pocket zipper here on the side. My wallet fits in there perfectly. And then I can zip it up and I can put my other stuff in the outside pocket because it expands out. But anyway, just a funny rant there. I decided to let you know about it, man. I wore the crap out of them for the last week and a half, and I haven't got any tears. The knees aren't discolored or anything like that. I was worried about that because of the kind of material it is, but they're freaking great pants. I still am going to order 2 pairs of the Brunt work pants. I'm going to try those out because I like how the pockets are set up on it. But we'll see how that pans out. I had to get me a cup of coffee. I had to get my nap. The old bib overhauls. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen that. Morgan's got a vest. I checked into that because I was looking for what I was looking for instead of this was I was looking for a harness like a chest pack that had pockets in it that I could just put the basics, not this, but just some basics in there, and just walk and just carry around like that. I thought that would be cool. So I looked in a whole bunch of chest packs and all kinds of stuff, and I saw Morgan had that vest. It's a cool idea, but my problem is I'm not at a job site. I'm in and out of the car and moving around, and that would get on my nerves having to take that thing off, getting in and out of the van. That's the reason why I was looking for like a chest pack, but I ended up finding that, and that's better. That's 100 times better. I'm really looking forward to seeing the drill holder. It's the same thing basically, but it's got a drill drop in it. I didn't know if Morgan had one of those or not, but we'll find out tomorrow. That's for sure. I'm here to observe. That's funny. Washington, what's up, man? I need a video to start reading my emails. Okay. Yeah, those are nice wire strippers, man. I like them. Now I did get a pair. I did get a pair of these Milwaukee's. Don't like them. Don't like them at all. I've had these for a couple months, but I just don't like them. This little arm here is supposed to stop so that you don't overstrip a wire. I understand what it's for. It does have a cutter there, but my channel locks, which look just like this, they have the wire masher. So if you got to put a tip on a wire, you know, a connector, I'm like, after I bought it, I'm like, wait a minute, wait. Now I know why I got my channel locks. They're all right. They do the job, but this little guy here gets on my nerves. It keeps coming loose, and then it moves around. And the one I had on the channel lock, I had the same setup on my channel locks. I took it off. I just yanked it out, threw it in the trash. I can see how far, you know what I mean. I didn't need that at all, but anyways. I don't know if it's a MP3X. I don't know what it was I bought. Sorry. It's numbers. My mind does not keep track of numbers. Numbers and names. Nope, can't do it. You can rattle off your phone number and I'll forget the first 3 numbers before you get to the back of it. Anyways, just bad with numbers. I can tear an engine block apart and put it back together 3 months later. I'm sick like that, but so I picked this up today. It's a DeWalt. You guys have got crap for lighting over there. I can't fix it either. Wait a minute. But I think I can. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, let me see if that helps. Yeah, that's not bad. It could be better, but there's no light behind you. So, anyways, it is magnetic. I have a couple. That's a Milwaukee. It's about the same size. But I was trying to figure out in the picture why it's got that arrow down. So I figured I'd wait until I got you guys on live and then I cut it open. So we can see what it is together. Shall we see? What is this? Is this some kind of release on that? Let's get us a long bit and we'll find out, won't we? There's one. Check this out. Check it out, man. Okay, so it doesn't come out. You gotta pull that down to release it. That's cool. It's like a bottom lock to it. So when you put it in there, it don't come out. You gotta pull it. It's like reversed quick release. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. Huh. I don't know why you'd want to put a quarter inside of a quarter. Feel me? But it's a locking. That don't come out. That's pretty cool, man. See if it works on the little bits. Yep, and it works on the little bits too. Wow. And it's magnetized. Pretty good magnet. Not bad. Not bad at all. So anyways, so there's 2 of them. It looks like DWAFTAS9, whatever. I don't know why they come up with these long freaking numbers, but that's what it is, if you can see that. It's pretty cool. I was there looking for a double-sided bit. This bit right here. It's my double-ended female, or Phillips and flathead. I had to make this because they don't. I had to make the end of it right there. Anyway, this one here I picked this one up and I wanted to try it. It's a DeWalt. I have a Milwaukee one of these and it doesn't work. The problem is that when you stick it in, it doesn't lock. You know what I mean? Oh, you little shit. Just barely missing. Just barely. If you pull the release up, it'll lock if you pull it up. Doesn't get the flat end though. That's what I had to do with this bit, was I had to round. How did I do that? I had to round it off to get this to work. So I bought that because I want to make a new one. Wait a minute. This is the old one. My bad. This is the old one. Yeah, it would only lock into one place. I bought two more. I bought two more today. The reason why is because I take these little mini tips for my router, and I can use this to route that groove in there. If you can see that groove, it has to be in an exact location for the bearing to catch inside of the where'd it go? Inside of here. Inside of there, it's got to be just right for that to catch. You can see how I kind of honed that a little bit in the past. But anyway, I just wanted to make another one because if I lose this, then I can't use. Then I have two bits I have to carry around. I don't want to do that. So, anyways, yeah, it's a little project I worked on a while back. Make my own bits. Daggone it. Anyway. Being goofy, man. Being goofy. Let me get some coffee and get caught up real quick. EDCG. Is that bit called EDCG? I don't know. I don't think so. Nope. Nope, it's not called anything. Just got one of them long freaking numbers on it. I got it at Lowe's too, by the way. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a, what is it? Husky workbench, and it has adjust. You can raise it or lower it. It's got two big drawers too. Two really big drawers. That's my junk drawer. But that's all Omni wall there. I love that stuff. You can get it in multiple colors. You can get it in that's already pre-painted American flag. I thought that'd be too busy. What's up, Just Working? My brother. no one's better than emptying out that wallet than Joe Morgan. That's funny, bro. Yeah, I like watching Joe or Morgan. I think it's really cool how he's always finding tools, and always got some sort of tool. That's I only get tools that I need, or I'm trying to improve what I'm doing. I like his show though, man. He's cool. I just lost where I was at. Now I'm pulling the Morgan here. Where'd he go? And just pull the Morgan. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different packs. I looked into I looked into the Tough Works. They have some really neat bags. And I love the concept of how they click on your, you can put that little clicker on your belt and you can just snap them off, them down. I like that concept, but I could never find a bag that's set up like this. You know, this is freaking perfect. Yeah, I haven't been able to find it. Dog, what are you doing? What are you doing, Puddle? Don't hit the camera stand, bro. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of them out there. What is it? Cobalt. Cobalt makes a couple small clothy style bags. I have one that I use for when I'm doing filter changes and inspections because it's just big enough I can just drop down all of my 9-volt batteries and a couple fittings, bits. It's comfortable, it's lightweight, you know, keeps the stuff out of my pocket, that's for sure. I appreciate that, John. But you guys about to get cold down there. Yeah. Was it this week or not? Was that last week? No, you guys about to get a real cold snap. About to hit sub-zero down there. That's brutal on you guys down there because I cut across Texas one time and the winds were like 35, 40 miles an hour, and I thought that ain't nothing. Yeah, that's something out there because there's nothing that breaks the wind. So I feel for you, man. I appreciate you checking out my channel and watching the videos. I really do. Thank you very much. Morgan, that's EDC TPHC Milwaukee. It's a combo bit in line. I haven't been able to find it. Milwaukee's got one of these, and I try to modify it to work right. This works great if you're using a regular drill with a chuck on it. But when I'm using this quick connect, it doesn't work. I've tried. I searched Amazon, um, Ace Hardware, all kinds of just oddball places. Ace Hardware is the only place that carried the Milwaukee version of this. That one didn't last. It didn't last a minute, and I threw it away. Apartment maintenance, brother. I'm glad you swung by, man. I really do appreciate you. I haven't seen more apartment maintenance. I haven't seen any of his videos for a while, so I was worried about him. I was like, what happened to him? So I looked him up, and he hadn't posted video in months. So I commented on one of his videos. Apparently, he almost he kind of went through the same thing that I just went through with the whole job thing, but he ended up, it's a long story, but uh, I'm not gonna spread his business around. But I'm glad to see you're out, man. I appreciate you. You need to post some good videos. I always liked his videos because they were like real quick, little shorty things. I always liked them. It's like just working HVAC. He's got some good videos too, working on air conditioners. Hey, if anybody, I'm just putting a shout out there. If anybody would like to come do a live with me, be a guest, aka my live moderator, hit me up. If you're in Dayton, Ohio area. MP, what's up, brother? I haven't seen you for a bit. Mr. Paul? Yeah, I apologize for that. I'm running off my iPhone because I'm in the shop. I'm not in the studio. Um, and it wouldn't let me go horizontal. I had to turn it up in order to use that as my camera. I thought it was stupid, but yeah, I apologize for that on the TV, your small screen. Mr. Rob, I appreciate you, buddy. Give me some Joe in me. Yeah, commercial maintenance. I thought about getting into commercial maintenance. This goes to the highway, HI way. Yeah, I thought about getting into commercial maintenance years ago. I just I just didn't want to deal with that. I apparently it's really good money and such not, but I just didn't want to deal with commercial property. You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Zima, he's yeah. Okay, we're gonna let that conversation go. Patience of an angel. I have a pretty good when it comes to dealing with tenants, man. A lot of them will come at you like, you know, but they're angry. You gotta understand that they're angry. They're upset. They're the whole. This is my home, and it's I pay the rent, and you know what I'm saying. They come across and why ain't this work? You know what I mean. I've learned over the years to just let them vent for a second, you know, and just speak to them with a calm voice. Because if you go at people with a bad attitude or I'm better than you attitude, it's feeding the fire. You're throwing gasoline on the fire. Now I have some people that come at me with a very harsh, almost like trying to talk down on me attitude, and I put them into place real quick. I don't tolerate that. You don't talk down to me. I'm the one here to fix your stuff. You know what I mean? I just dealt with a guy the other day over that. He come at me like I owed him money. You know, so I'm like, man, sit freak down. I'm gonna tear your floor up. Literally, his kitchen floor was tore up, man. He messed. It's good times, man. Stubborn cartridges. Depends on what you're talking about. In a faucet or in a shower valve, tub faucet or sink faucet, I should say. Let me rephrase that. Um, I've had them, the old Moens, I've had those break off in there. Or the center comes out and leaves the shell. That's murder getting that out. There's no cool tool for that job. It's old fashioned patience and a flathead screwdriver. You gotta get in between it without you can't damage the case. But you gotta get in there and pry it little at a time. And hopefully you got a quality screwdriver and it doesn't break off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've had some problems with those old cartridges. Faucet, if you're dealing with a faucet, it's cartridge. It's about the same way. You just have to keep working at it, man, until you can get it out. Most of the times, it's a flathead screwdriver and something to bang it down with. You just got to be careful not to damage the actual shaft, because if you put a deep scratch in that shaft or you know the hole, it'll leak as soon as you add new cartridge to it. Oh my gosh, I wish I could have. Um, the faucet I worked on today was super, or a tub drain. That was actually for Zach, cool guy. Uh, the tub, he caught it just in the nick of time. He said he heard water dripping, and I went over there, and the ceiling wasn't damaged yet. So I went upstairs, and it was an old brass tub drain. You can't get them out. There's no, oh, I put a big socket in there. Nope, that doesn't work, bro. So before somebody starts chiming off about that, you're not getting that out. in one piece. Not if it's been sitting in a cast iron tub for 50 years, it ain't coming out. It's got to come out. So what I did was I used my little Dremel with a cut wheel on it, and I cut slits, relief cuts in the top rim, and then I ran it around inside the drain, and the top. I was able to take it apart in pieces without hitting anything with a hammer. So basically, I just cut the part that screws down in there. I just basically cut it off from the inside of the tub. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool little trick. Yeah, leave me a link, man. I didn't know you had another channel, bro. That's apartment maintenance couple. Yeah, leave me a link, bro. Well, I'll look you up, wanted to. I'd like to see you. I think you built that, was it a haunted house or something you was building in the backyard off the back of your house? I can't remember. I know you guys were building something. I think it was a haunted house. I can't remember now. Yeah, it was. Yeah, man, send me a link on that. And anybody, just FYI, I got a stack of them. If you guys send me an email, from this live stream, just send me an email. I'll send you a sticker. I got a pile of them. Trying to get rid of them. Because I don't have the YouTube channel or the store anymore. I got a bunch of them laying around here. Just send me an email. I'll send you out a sticker. Cool. Of course, I need your address and your name. So, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a pretty cool little trick, man. Well, you gotta see the video. It'll be up Monday. I've got a whole bunch of little stuff I'm putting together to make a video. I don't have a lot. I did some outlets and some lights in an apartment. The unit where the guy passed away. We finally got it painted. Yeah, because I went through and sprayed all the ceilings and stuff. That was on video. But the painter came back because it snowed and blah, blah, blah. So he came back to actually paint it. The carpet guys were there today. I put in all the lights and outlets Friday or yesterday. So it's all about, finishing that up. That's the same apartment I just cut the doors down. 2 doors, 3 doors. I cut the bottom off about a ½ inch off so the doors shut better. Just send me an email, man. I'll send you a sticker. I don't care. I'll send you a shirt too. Put in the email, what's that shirt? I think I only got, I think I might have 1 or 2 extra large. I found, here they are. Hold on a second. I found these in the cupboard over here. I only got a couple, so don't freak out thinking everybody's gonna get one. I only got large. Yeah, I only got larges. Yeah, these are all large. So, I've got 3 here, 4 here. Send me an email, man. I'll send you a shirt. I don't have any more extra larges. I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, just send me an email. Actually, send me an email. I'll send you my number, Morgan, and maybe we can do a live together or something like that. I don't know. I'm not pressuring you. I'm just saying. If you ever get bored, you want to do a dual live stream, let me know. $65 and the only second careers, man. HVAC is the way to go, man. That's for sure. They got a whole bunch of changes coming up too. Dibs before mate Martin. That's funny, bro. That's funny. Dibs before Morgan takes them. That's funny. Yeah, my email's RayCoFab, RayCoFab @gmail.com. If you can't find it in my description on the main channel, if you can't find it there, that's what it is. It's RayCoFab. It stands for Ray Combs Fabrication. It's back when I used to do a lot of welding and a lot of fabricating and stuff like that. I do have, I wish I would have brung it in, I didn't. I do have a welder that a company sent me, and they wanted to know if I was going to do my video or not. It got cold, and it was, I haven't even replaced the rocker or the quarter, was it? Yeah, the rocker on my truck. I cut it out, but I haven't replaced it. It's in the shop. I haven't, or up in the storage unit. I haven't had a chance to get to it. Plus, then it got cold, and I don't have a garage anymore. So, I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I might just do a little shorty video on it. Something here at the shop, or weld something here on the desk, or something. I don't know. Because I can't weld outside. There's maintenance. Mr. Maintenance Man. I think what narrate. Where you're out of, I keep forgetting. Texas or Arizona? I can't remember. Super cool guy. I haven't seen him. Yeah, he just did a video not too long ago. Yeah, that's an Omni-Wall. Yeah, the Omni-Wall, man, is super cool. It's got little pins, like right here's a pin. It's a little, almost like an auto body pin, except there's another head that goes in there. But it goes in there, and then you put another pin in there, and it locks it into place. It don't come out. But yeah, they're pretty cool. It's got little metal hooks come out. Pretty easy to move around too. I like them a lot. Man, they got so much crap. I've got piles of stuff underneath the desk. I don't know if you can see it down there. Let's see if you can see it. There's a delay. I gotta wait. Yeah, I've got piles of stuff that's supposed to be up here, and I just never got around to putting it up here. 16, I want to go back to HVAC 62, and I want to go to HVAC school. Bro, good luck with that one. HVAC school at 62, you better be a snippy whippy, you know what I'm saying? Because that stuff, I went to college for it, bro, and there's so much stuff they pile on you, and now they changing everything again. The email is RAY, suppose Ray, CO, Fab, FAB, RayCoFab @gmail.com. Yeah, I'll take a shirt. I only got large, man. That's all I got, so don't complain. I only got one or two. I mean, there were what, 4 of them there? So yeah, hit me up. I was thinking you were in Arizona, maintenance. I was thinking that's where you were at, but because I was in Texas and then I went to Arizona, up around, well, yeah. I was at the north end. I was up at right dead just south of Phoenix or Vegas. Anyways, that was a while back. Yeah, I don't know about HVAC school online. You might there's a there's a YouTube channel. It's HVAC school. They're pretty cool. They teach you a lot, but you have to start at the beginning and work your way to actual install. You know, in classes. So HVAC is hands on. You know, I mean, you can get some knowledge from online schooling, but actually hands on is different. You know, it's good luck with that one. I mean, you might be able to do something with it. Go for it, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Go for it. You got this. It's an interesting trade. You know, my favorite tool to use. It's Vic. Um, I don't know. You guys are emailing the crap out of me. Um, I don't know. I think my little drill driver. I think that this is probably my favorite tool because I it just makes my job easy. You know, I'm simple like that, I guess. And that's cool, Mr. Plummer White West. Go for it, man. I'm not saying your age is going to beat you down over it, but HVAC is hands on. You got this. I mean, if you can put an outlet in and change the oil in your car, you can do HVAC. It's a learning experience. I call it an imaginary job, and what I mean by that is you can't physically touch the product you're working with. You know what I'm saying? HVAC is a gas. It's a gas inside of a tube or cooling. It's a gas inside of a tube. You can't actually see. You really can't even see it once you release it. Because the only thing you see is the temperature, the drastic temperature, because it's so freaking cold. When it comes out, it becomes a mist. It's a white gas coming out. So it's really strange. It's kind of like working with natural gas. Yeah, it's there because you smell it. HVAC, you don't, refrigerant, you can't smell it unless you got a whole freaking room full of it. Then you're dead because it'll kill you. You know, if you get that in your lungs, it removes oxygen from your lungs. Anyway, TMI. How do you send an email? Send an email. I don't know. How do you explain that? How do you send an email? You just type in my email address and put down a comment. Sticker. Send it. I'll send you one if I got one. Because I don't know how many people's emailed me, so I'll send you one. I think I think if you got into HVAC, you worked really hard at it for a couple of years, you might be able to build up a clientele, but it's a very long field to get into. Um, Unlike drywall, well, drywall would be about the same way. Electrical work or plumbing work, if you um, jump into it, you can pretty well figure that stuff out. HVAC's a whole different bag of chips. Um, if you try to go to work for somebody doing HVAC, they won't push you in the field. You'll be working in a warehouse, or you'll be packing the bands, or you'll be a grunt. That's just how that job works. That's like being an apprentice plumber or apprentice carpenter. Man, they'll beat you to death. You know, my son's finding that out the hard way. Well, that's cool. HVAC school collaborates with local HVAC company. That's cool. That's your hands on right there, bro. That's your hands on. That'd be good. That'll work for you, man. Go for it, bro. If you need anything, man, let me know. Cool? Send me an email, I'll give you a sticker, bro. Dusty Marshall. What? Skill catch. Yeah, that's cool. About this skill cat. That's cool. Get you certified. Yeah, that's cool. I'm just looking through the questions. I like this a lot better. I know you guys probably don't like it, but I like this because on my computer it's so hard to see the screen, and read it. This a little bit easier because I can get my glasses closer. Sucks, don't it, Morgan? Yeah, yeah, that's funny, Morgan. We're skilled to use our hands with the brain. Yeah, that's about right. There's not a lot of us out here. You think about this, man? No, seriously, think about this. That there's not a lot of skilled people anymore. It's us. Now, no, don't take it the wrong way. I mean, there's a lot of younger generation, man, that they got some skill to it. But it ain't like it used to be. It used to be, man, everybody was in the trades and we're mechanics and we're fixing this and we're fixing that. And, we just learn how to fix stuff, you know. The younger generation, they just don't seem to have the desire, you know what I mean, to learn. They're comfortable with, the just basics, not trying to get outside the box, but that's just my opinion. Matt. No, you didn't miss anything, bro. I'm just in there running my freaking mouth. I told you, I'm only here tonight because of Matt. Matt pressed me into this, man. I'm just messing around. Yeah, so, um, for the younger guys or the guys just got here or whatever, that's my EDC. It's what I've been using for the last week, 2 weeks, whatever. It's a TP3, and I found my new woman, my lover. I'm just joking, bro. So this is the 4, and I had that for a while, but it was just a little bit too big, right? The 3 works great. So I saw this. I think Morgan had it or something. I saw it somewhere, and I saw this belt clip, and I thought, oh, I gotta have that. So it's basically the same, but it has the belt clip. Not the high back on it, but it sucks. It's good for your basic screwdrivers, fit right down them holes, but the pockets are so small, I can't put my EDC stuff in here. The side pockets are too shallow for my stuff. So this is going to go back. I have another one coming, and it's the one like this, but it has the drill holder. I just want to check it out. The thing about these bags is you never know what, you see it, it looks great until you actually put your hands on it. And then you're like, wait a minute. That's kind of like the Cobalt bags. They got some really cool freaking bags until you lay your hands on them. You're like, wait a minute, that's not gonna work, not for me, you know what I mean? So that's kind of about what knocking stuff over, crack your head. that's about the gist of what the beginning of the live stream started out to be. You know, I was driving, just I'll make a comment about this. I was a contractor and I was making decent money, but the economy was really starting to slow down, and the stock market was acting stupid, and my jobs were not coming in right, and all my work was word of mouth, and I mean I was making really good money, but I could feel it that things were starting to slow down. I wasn't getting calls like I normally was, you know. So I was just driving past a community college and I saw the sign out, HVAC classes starting soon, and I thought, huh, well that's the only trade I don't know is AC. I know heating, I don't know HVAC, right? So I pulled in the parking lot and I just went in and just talked to the person in there, and they were like, yeah, the class is starting in 2 months. Would you like to sign up for it? And I talked to them, and they were like, yeah, it's like 16 grand for the course. I'm like, wow, I ain't got that kind of money. So they got me financed to take the class. I went home, told my wife about it. She was like, what? So I'm going to college, man, because I was the first class of the upcoming year, first class for it to consider college classes. So it was kind of cool. I got my college degree because I was a high school dropout, so I had to go through the whole test and stuff. But I thought it was pretty cool. So the thing is with something like that, is you just got to make your mind up and just do it. You know, yeah, it was rough, man, because I had to go to school full time. Well, it was in the afternoons. I had to go in at like 12 to 5 or something like that. But I also had a family at home I had to feed, and I had to do the jobs all day. So I had to start work at like 6, 7 a.m. and work up until 12 and dart to school, take my 4 or 5 hour class, and then go home and study and do all my paperwork for work. So yeah, whenever you're wanting to do something like that, you set your mind to it. Don't give up. You just got to go. You just got to do it. You know, whether it's HVAC or plumbing or electrical work, you just got to set your mind to it, man. And once you start, just commit. No matter what, you stick to it. You know, and it does pan out. Those long trying days were, when I was, working in basements and stuff and framing that out, and then I had to go to school. I mean, it panned out. It really did. It didn't pan out right off the bat, but it did, a few years later when I went back into apartment maintenance, and I was making $3 an hour more than the guy next door, because I had HVAC. And then working at apartments, I was able to hone my skills for working on HVAC. So it is definitely, there's a lot of hands-on things that you can do that they don't tell you can do. Like I've done videos of stuff, and I just keep waiting for somebody to, man, you can't do that. Yep, I can't. Now, how long is it going to work? Will it work for 5, 10 years? I doubt it, but I guarantee it's going to work for at least 3 to 4. I'm talking about working on that old stuff, not the new stuff. You patch fixing some old lines together and hope and pray that it works for the summer. Because I've done some crazy stuff, and most guys that know HVAC, they'd be like, you can't do that. Yeah, I know, but it works. It worked when I left, and hey, I've done some ACs, man. Take them off one building, put them on another apartment, and clean them up and charge them up, and they're good to go. I took an old 22 off a building and stuck it on another apartment. It works like a charm. It works fine. But I've had people say, man, you can't do that. Yeah, okay. when it comes to apartments, man, you gotta be budget minded. You can't just replace everything. You know, you there, you have to stay within a reasonable expense. You know, that's like the apartment I'm working on. The guy that passed away. You know, I was all gun ho. I thought she was gonna let me rehab the whole freaking apartment. Nope, nope, no. I'm not getting to do half of it. That's funny though. What's your new? What's your thoughts on new refrigerant? I've been on using uh, Bluetooth gauges. I guess that's what you're talking about. I've been using Bluetooth gauges forever. I don't very seldom. The only thing I had, anytime I had to add refrigerants, the only time I had one hose. That's it. I don't hook up a whole bunch of gauges. Anyways, the new refrigerant, it's BS. The new stuff that's coming out, well, it's out now. It's BS. That's nothing more than corporate America trying to stick everybody. You know, they want to talk about the environment and blah, blah, blah. Now, shut up, man. China's pumping that out, and so is Africa and everybody else on the east side of the world. You know, they're destroying the environment, not us. But we get the beating for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, they they went 22 and a couple other blends for freaking ever. Those old 22 units, man, they'll work forever. You know, the new stuff breaks down pretty quick. The new furnaces, the blowers will cost you $800 if they blow out. You know, I think it's stupid, but it's the HVAC companies' way of increasing their profits because now they're charging $20,000-$30,000 for an air conditioner. I've heard horror stories, man. It's crazy. You used to be able to go down to Johnstone's pick up a 22 coil for condenser unit for $600. You can't touch that now. Yeah, Milwaukee should sponsor me. Yeah, that'd be nice. I think they need to sponsor me and Morgan. Morgan's got more Milwaukee than I do. Well, I don't know. I don't know. That'd be a fine line, son. I think me and Morgan, we should have a count off. How many individual pack out boxes do you own, and how many Milwaukee power tools do you own? Well, we'll do a challenge on that, Morgan. I have to count them up. I've got a bunch, man, but I bet Morgan's probably got me beat on the power tools. Pack outs, maybe not, because that whole cabinet there. See if I turn you around there. That whole Ray cabinet there, that's full of pack out. And then I've got more pack out in the shop, and I've got pack out in the storage unit. So yeah, it's what a challenge! I'm challenging you, Morgan. Chime off how many? Let me know how many pack outs you got. Individual boxes. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's red and it's a box. You know what I'm saying? And how many Milwaukee power tools you have? We'll see what happens. Yeah, count them up, man. Be honest, don't cheat. uh, let's see here. Let's see, Alex. All the Bluetooth stuff is BS. They make HVAC more way complicated. It needs to be. I disagree with that. The Bluetooth tools that I have, they make that job simplified. Believe it or not, it does. I can run my thermostat probes off of the in and out on the lines or the vents, and I can tell you what that air conditioner is doing. Whether it's low on charge, doesn't have enough airflow, just by those two temperatures and the humidity it's in the air. And that's all Bluetooth. And then my gauges for the condenser, you know, you got your temp and your pressures. I can go off of that, and I can dial in with the temperature probes, Bluetooth all together on my phone, and I can dial that air conditioner in and not have any problems with it. Tenants will run them air conditioners down to 60 degrees. They did it to me this past summer. Go in the apartment and it'll be 65 degrees in the freaking apartment. I'm like, this ain't a meat locker. You know? But yeah, I can't do digital gauges or analog gauges. I can't do that. I never could figure that out when I was in school. I always went off of the pressures. What's up, Fernando? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Morgan's cool, man. I like him a lot. I like his channel too. I like how he's always got his tools, and he's got the numbers and the names of tools and stuff like that. He's got that. He's got the head for that. I don't. I can't keep track of what, you know, what he'll rattle off the freaking number on this tool before I could get it out of the bag. You know what I'm saying? He just got a mind for that. I don't. He's funny. I just lost it again. Anyways, so let me get this back up. Matt, out of this storage is. Oh, I got one for you. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is Morgan. I hope you're still on here, bro. I don't know if you saw this or not, but what is it, MGB or MG, whatever? That dude out of New York, Boston area. I think he's out of New York. He goes to all these trade shows and stuff. He talks a lot. Little short guy. Anyways, he blew it up today about Milwaukee is suing Klein over the mod boxes. I watched the whole freaking video about it. I'm like, no way. Because they're claiming that Klein stole the ideals of the Milwaukee pack out, how it's set up. I'm like, well, that's a good one there. We'll see how that pans out. But apparently it's that's going to be interesting to see how that pans out, man. It really does. That's why some of us know stuff. Even he doesn't. Well, yeah, I bet so. The fire unit is that. Is, hold on, let me get it right. What's up, still? Okay, so the fire unit that is out of our hands. We don't touch that. That's an insurance job. How that goes down is totally out of our hands. I think their insurance is talking to somebody. I don't know. So, like I said, all of that fire damage and stuff, that's going to be underneath. The insurance is going to take care of all the damage on it. I don't know when they're going to start. They need to get started on it soon, though. My biggest fear is that the boss was saying something about she told the owner that they need to get it trashed out. And I said that would probably be a bad idea with it being as cold as it is. Because once that insulation from all the trash in there, once it gets out, then it's going to be really cold in that apartment, you know? And that's where I'm worried about that one water line popping. I'm not worried about the water lines in the ceiling downstairs, but I am worried about the main line coming up for her apartment. It's still in the wall. Still, go lay down. It's running in the wall behind the water heater. So with all of that stuff being in there, it still insulates it a little bit. So I'm really kind of worried about it. I'm actually gonna check the temperature in there because the attic's open too. So that's the other problem. I'm gonna have to check the temperature in there tomorrow, see what it's like because it's getting ready to get really nasty. We're talking negative temperatures next week. I think it's Sunday. It's supposed to drop down. So it gets into the negative. That's a little bit closer to freezing that one pipe. That's all I'm worried about. But we'll have to play by ear, see what happens with that. VCG, yeah, I figured you saw that too today, Morgan. I figured you saw that. We'll see how that pans out. Yeah, they need to see Cobalt. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that I did notice that that the clients looked a lot. The functionality was a lot like Milwaukee. But then again, how do you create a organizer, like the Milwaukee? How do you mock off of that and not look like a Milwaukee? You know what I mean? The only thing really cool thing about the pack outs is, or I mean the Milwaukee is that the Klein is they got that rail system set up for the side of the boxes. That's pretty cool. I was actually looking at those. I'm still thinking about it because of how the back of the van's set up, that lower tier. I would like to have that Klein single drawer without the wheels, just the drawer, um, and set those up on the inside of the van in the bottom. That way I can put all the because I have two Milwaukee crates up top, and I'd like to take those tools out and put them in just one box. So I'm still considering that because Milwaukee, they want stupid money for that one drawer. It's really crazy. That I can get the Klein for it's like what $140 for that one drawer. So I'm considering it. I don't care much for the color either, Sam. Me and Morgan be out there with spray paint. Paint that shit black. Paint it. What was it? Paint it black with a white sticker saying Klein Mill on the side. Something stupid, man. Anyways. Yeah, that Milwaukee, man, that's stupid. That's $250 or something like that for that one drawer, and it's got wheels on it. But here's the other trick to that. You want to talk about the lawsuit? Is that Klein come out with that one drawer before Milwaukee did? So who's copying who? See what I'm saying? Never know, man. You'll never know, bro. Yeah, yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah, that clearance that out. Somebody got to pay that bill. Milwaukee wins the lawsuit or wins it. Yeah. You know what's funny is that at Milo's, their little client section disappeared. And then it went over to electrical, and they had a real small set of Klein tools there. And their Klein tools boxes and stuff were just mixed matched on a shelf, right? Well, they got this section right at the contractor's area where they keep moving stuff around. Like right now, it's the whole center of this big area is all Milwaukee or DeWalt shirts, and a couple other things. But now they've redone it, so all the way around it is all Milwaukee, you know, their storage boxes and their bins, and they did finally do a wall there with their pouches and stuff. I thought that was kind of funny. Poor little, poor little Klein just keeps kicking the rocks, man. But that's Lowe's for you. Lowe's don't care who you are, as long as they're making a lot of money off you. You know, that's the reason why the whole Craftsman deal went down with Lowe's, because they're making crap money on Lowe's, you know, or off of Craftsman. And I don't like Craftsman tools at all. Not now, anyway. Well, Tyler, I can tell you this much. Best advice I can give you, man, is just when you go to do something, do the best you can. You know what I mean? Putting a doorknob in, installing a new doorknob. Do it the best you can. Okay? If it takes you a couple minutes longer than it took the other guy, but your job is better quality, you know what I mean? Do the best you can, and always suck up knowledge. YouTube, everything. Learn as much as you can. I don't care what it is. If you work in a property, you got gas stoves. Just saying. You work in a property, you got gas stoves. YouTube the crap out of that thing about gas stoves. How to work on gas stoves. You know what I mean? Troubleshoot that stuff, man, without even touching it. So that when you get a call or a work order for a gas stove, it's no problem. So really be willing to suck up as much knowledge as you can. Learn, never dismiss anything. You know what I'm saying? Even though that you've gone on them 1,000 times, each call is always different. So never try to, never have the attitude that you're better than the next guy. You always want to be you. There's not a competition between you and the next guy. It's you. Stay focused on you and what you do, no matter what the haysayers say about you, you know, or you think that someone else knows everything, and you know, trust me, if you come across somebody that you think that, oh my gosh, they know everything, I just want to learn from them, blah blah blah, you'll find out real quick that they don't know as much as you think they know. I found that out a couple times, you know. But there, always be willing to learn, and never think that you know it all, because I don't think I know it all, but I do know it all. I'm just joking, man. Do the best you can. Start something simple, small. You don't need Milwaukee. You don't need DeWalt. You don't need Makita, or you don't need top name brands. Start at Harbor Freight, bro. Get your basics and go for it. You got this. I hope that helped. Yeah, I kind of understand that about, you know, them jumping off of someone else's design. I understand that, but it's just a cat fight. Milwaukee thinks they're all that in a bag of chips because they got the $250 mod box. You know what I'm saying? I think their stuff is overpriced. I really do. Really, they're. I don't think they're you know, their M18 batteries last as long as a DeWalt 20 volt. Sorry, I just don't. I can put one of the big Milwaukee batteries in the shop vac, and I can't even vacuum my couch. I get dogs, and it's like a leather couch or pleather, so the dog hair sticks to it. So I'm back and forth for half an hour. I just don't. I don't swear by Milwaukee tools. I've got a lot of them, but you know what I use every day. Even my drill was a DeWalt, not a Milwaukee. I own a lot of Milwaukee drills, but I don't use them. I don't like the functionality on them. I learned that at the hard way. Well, see ya. It's history. Something. Good times. Yeah, there's good and bad things on every brand. You know, I don't care what it is. There's always something bad about something. You know what I mean? But anyways, did it freeze? Did what freeze? Yeah, Milwaukee's got some super cool tools, man. But they're even the 12M12 drill, the little drill. I just it doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? And to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I know guys that have big, huge, you know, collections of DeWalt. I mean Milwaukee drills, and they swear by them. But for me, it's just I don't like them. I don't. I mean, that little what it was installation driver. It's got the flat handle on it on the front. I love that. I think that's the coolest tool in the world. But I can't stand to hear that thing run because it's got a high pitched squeal. Hurts my ears. That's just me. It's just me. Anyways, I just wanted to stop by or do a little bit of a live stream real quick. Just kind of hang out with you guys. It's been a while since I did a live stream. I got some videos working on for next week. It's just a bunch of this. It's that time of the year, you know what I mean. So it's a bunch of hit and miss, I just weird stuff, like the concrete floor got dug up in that guy's apartment. Well, I can't video it. The guy's right there. You know what I mean. But what do you get? Anyway, my dogs are starting to get restless on me. I guess we're all going to migrate over to Morgan's tomorrow at 1. That is a cool show, man. I like that. It's kind of hard to see. Hey, Ray, just checking out stuff. Yeah, it is. It is loud. I appreciate that. Is it Luis? I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to do my best on these videos to make it as not too long drawn out, but try to explain or at least visualize what's going on a repair. So, and if I come across something that's like, dude, that's cool, like that material underneath the sink. If you got one of those sinks that are bowed, put floor leveler in there, and then put that board on top of it. Fix that problem. But yeah, that tool's loud, man. I really like it, but it's crazy loud. I guess we'll be seeing Morgan tomorrow at 1. Or did I already read that twice? What's up, Tony? Tony? Tabo. Yeah. Yeah, that's, I guess me and you are about Megan. Depends on where you're at, Morgan. I think you're in Tennessee, right? Yeah, you got to be on the east or west side of Tennessee to be Central Time. Anyways, that's the third time I've done that. Anyways, I just want to say, well, Kentucky. Is that what you just said? Well, that mean you're the same time zone? Because I'm right above you. Anyway. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here, guys. These puppies are staring at me. One's whining at me at the door, so I just wanted to pop on here real quick and shoot the crap about those 2 bags, and I'll get that other bag in. It's supposed to be tomorrow. We'll see how that works out. You know, I don't know. This is disappointing though. I guess I can send that back. I don't think they'll hate on me for that, but we'll send her back. Cool. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys swinging by and hanging out with me for a little bit. Cool beans. Let me figure this out again. I keep losing the page. Oh my gosh. I keep scrolling off of it. So, cool, guys. Peace out, man. Love you guys. Be kind. Remember, if you want a sticker or a shirt, send me an email. Cool. Peace out.